Happy New Year to all my fans. This is CHRISTIANA Flourishing, what will motivate you with God's word. This is a continuation video by Prophet Uebert Angel and Prophet Brandy Biggie. And this is a video we posted last week. If you have not watched it, please go and watch it, because this is a continuation of those videos. And a prophecy by the man of God, Prophet Uebert Angel, has been fulfilled, and also of Brandy Biggie. I will leave you to watch the video to the end. Remember to go and check the video for last week for you to understand this prophecy that you go to watch now. Subscribe, like, and share, and we will see you on the next upload. God bless you.
A panic in the laboratories where they begin to actually start a movement of another virus. Just like as they said about COVID, this virus will be coming from an animal. It will be over 10 times more dangerous than COVID. Notice here, I'm not validating COVID was there or wasn't. I'm trying to say to you, according to what they shall say, it will be beyond 10 times, 15 times more than COVID. It is a dangerous thing that they begin to discover. When I say discover here, if you hear the words of a prophet, hear them clearly. This was an animal.
COVID left us. That one was a pandemic, not a pandemic. It was planned. And another one is coming. Yeah, there is another lockdown coming. Mark your bottom dollar. You can bet it. They are already planning it as I'm talking to you. They are sitting in offices to plan what to do now. When they said we are free, I said it again. Trust me, another one is coming, more dangerous than this one. It will make this one look like child's play, and they'll be more strict on this one.
We also ought to pray against plagues. In that I saw a plague rising, whether it's a flu strain or whatever it is, but it's a plague that the enemy is trying to bring in. And there are going to be fears of another pandemic. But the Lord said, do not worry. They tried once and they woke you up. Are you not awake now? Let me say this. Don't get angry or something like that. It won't affect you. Not here. But lockdowns are coming. But our Jesus doesn't like lockdowns. They locked him in the grave. He came out. Hallelujah. There is a new disease that is rising. They'll begin to talk about it. They will say it is looking like it is going to be worse than this one. This one that they're going to talk about is not even worse. Few weeks they will talk about, no, we have realized it's not exactly so. Never fear nothing. Don't fear. There are rumors of war, but there are also rumors of diseases, rumors of viruses. Don't listen to it. We have conquered. You came out. There is a disease that is coming from birds. It is not these ones only flying, even the ones called chicken. Even if they are birds, they are called bird family. And they will try to make it bigger than what it is. They want to put you again in lockdown. That's the plan. Now the problem is with the prayers that went out. They are confused now. They don't know what plan to take, because we uncovered their plans, exposed them for who they are. Before they did anything, they were sitting as Judas. We reduced them by prophetic utterances. We reduced them. They were ready. They had already planned that by March they lock you down. But the disease right now is just rumor out there going out. But they want to make it big in the coming few weeks. They want to talk about it too much. Birds, virus, this thing going around. It has gone on human beings now. By fire, by power, we expose them before time. We expose them before time.
5 years ago, COVID-19 was first reported in China's Wuhan, and years later, the question still remains if the world is ready for another pandemic. The ongoing spread of a novel bird flu strain, specifically the H5N1, is causing alarm among public and animal health officials across the U.S. as it continues to infect various species. The spread of the strain has raised concerns that the virus could mutate into a form transmissible between humans, potentially triggering a pandemic which could bring the world to a halt in a similar way it did years ago, when COVID-19 surfaced and wreaked havoc. National Public Health Agency of the U.S. reportedly found bird flu mutations in a patient in Louisiana. CDC said in a statement that the Louisiana case of bird flu marks the first instance of severe illness that's linked to the virus within the U.S.
A new mystery virus outbreak has sparked concern about another epidemic emerging from China. Beijing's silence, in a way, is not helping the situation. China is reportedly witnessing a rise in respiratory illnesses, including human metapneumovirus, also known as HM.
And for those of you who missed Brandy Big prophecy, this is the prophecy he has to say. And please share this video and God bless you.
I'll just get right to it. You know, I don't want to waste your time. In the dream, I was sleeping in my dream, and I wake up in my dream, and I'm looking out my window at my house, and I pick up my phone, and I see all these news bulletins on my phone from YouTube and friends, people trying to tell me what was going on. And I go and I look at my phone, and I start seeing that there is a major announcement by the United States government, and I see the president, but in this dream, it's President Trump again, and President Trump is holding a podium with the presidential seal on this podium, and he starts talking, and he has a blue suit on with a white shirt and a red tie again, just like he always has. He usually wears, you know, but it was a really bright blue suit, but he was very somber in his face, and he said, my fellow Americans, basically, he says, I have an announcement to make. There's another virus, and he starts explaining to everybody that this virus is basically a new virus that is gonna dwarf COVID, that made COVID look like it was a wimpy virus compared to what this new virus is. The death ratio was skyrocketing even more higher than COVID did. This started in Europe, which was interesting, and he was making an announcement that we were going on lockdowns again. Instantaneously, I felt like, oh no, this is what I saw. He's been just downloading stuff for me. I was driving down the road, and I was just interceding, and I was in deep intercession like I do when I'm driving around. And all of a sudden, the Lord opened my eyes. And he said to me, I'm going to show you some things. And I looked out, and I was looking at a grocery store over, and I was actually in the grocery store. But he took me to the future. And I saw this massive tent, massive tent in the grocery store parking lot. And there was white cots all in the parking lot of this grocery store. Literally, I would say there was probably 1,000 cots, but they were all military kind of cots, but they were white looking. Okay. And on these cots, there was bodies, and I saw an IV sitting beside the body, and I saw the person with the sheet over the top of their head. And all these bodies were in this grocery store parking lot. And then he took me to the hospital, and all the hospitals were completely full. There was no room. And there was military style camps all around the city. And then I saw nurses and doctors that were military, that were these people, and there was nothing they could do for them. They were just comforting them because they were going to die. In the spirit, I saw a yellow fog that was all waist high around those people. It looked like, and it was pestilence. It was a pestilence. It was a plague. And that was what the Lord was showing me it was waist high, but it was coming out, and it was airborne. It was an airborne virus. And I saw it all at the base of them, all there. Then the Lord took me, and I saw a complete shutdown of society beyond anything you can comprehend, even worse than 2020. If you thought 2020 was bad, this makes that look like child's play.